Good evening. Queensland's power bills are set to fall by $70 a year, with the state government injecting $250 million into a new clean energy company.
The federal government today also launched its energy platform, focusing on bringing down prices.
A green setting to announce funding for a clean energy company.
We have put a $250 million down payment for CleanCo's establishment and operation.
It'll be the third energy generator owned by the state government. They claim its investments in renewable energy will drive down Queensland's power bills to the tune of $70 per year.
By being competitive, a third generator for Queensland, but by increasing supply.
I think they're trying to appease the radical left at the expense of Queensland taxpayers.
$70 a year?
No, it won't do anything for me.
It's better than $70 more a year, isn't it?
It sounds like a lot of noise for a very small amount of money.
It's difficult to determine whether $70 per year represents a good value for taxpayers because the state government doesn't actually know how much CleanCo will cost.
Well, we haven't actually modelled the total cost at this particular point in time.
Now captaining his side, Scott Morrison says there'll be no flick-passing responsibility on electricity prices.
Angus Taylor's job is to be the Minister for getting electricity prices down,
which he says will happen through further development of coal and gas.
We have to leverage those resources, not leave them in the ground.
He says he believes the climate science, but is sceptical about the cost effectiveness of emission reduction schemes.
I simply can't support the hard-earned wages of Australians and incomes of Australians being siphoned off into these schemes.
The hardline anti-renewable energy warrior in charge of energy policy.
And Ben, does this put the state and federal energy policy at odds?
Well, Sharon, they're both united in wanting to bring power prices down, but with very different methods. The state government thinks that renewable investment is the answer, while the federal government is turning to traditional generation methods at the expense of emissions targets. State and federal energy ministers are set to meet next month. It should be interesting.
All right, thank you, Ben.